talking about him a moment ago. He's sitting out right now with a high ankle sprain, but earlier this season he had an opportunity to go to his favorite coffee shop and visit with our Sed Bonner. Here's part of that conversation.
This is winning coffee. This is my spot.
Winning coffee it is.
Here we go.
Let's check it out. Let's talk a little bit about global basketball. Big transitions, new coach. Tell us what it's like with the new regime compared to what was going on last year.
Obviously, new coach, there's going to be a whole new set of things that he's looking for, standards. One of the biggest adjustments is just how much he wants to run and push. So for a lot of us, it's been a lot of conditioning and stuff like that. Nobody loves conditioning, but when you're in a certain shape, you know that you're going to be able to last the whole game and have that extra juice in you when other guys are dying out. So I love to run the floor. We have great guards that have good vision and are great passers that really push the ball. So for me, running the floor gives them opportunities as well as gives them easy assists and easy buckets.
Give me 3 things that you wanted to improve upon from last season.
For me, probably definitely rebounding, definitely scoring, and then a personal goal is just to become more of a leader. So we have a whole new team, whole new guys, and so kind of taking that role of becoming more of a leader is something that's important to me.
You guys lost some guys that transferred out.
There's no hard feelings. Obviously, you have to do what's best for you. So the guys that left, we wish the best to them, but when we kind of realized who stayed, we kind of came together and realized this is our team and this is our year, and we have a lot to prove. We don't try to spend too much time looking at rankings and stuff like that, but obviously we know that we're not favored, and so that's something that motivates us, and we're looking to go out there and prove people wrong.
Well, I appreciate you bringing us to your sacred hollow coffee ground.
My pleasure.
Winning coffee. This place is awesome.
Yep.
Check it out. Appreciate your time, Connor.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Winning coffee. I like the name. We're going to have to stop by there, Coach, at some point. Connor MacDougall, some of his numbers, missed 11 games this year with that ankle injury. Hopefully either be back soon or get a medical red shirt for next year, but they obviously could use the big man from Tempe, Arizona.
Excited. Coach Dwayne is a great coach. It's exciting to get to play with guys like Casey Benson, and now we have Dane Kuiper. I'm extremely excited. We've been working really hard. I've been learning a lot from Coach Dwayne and Brad and some of our other coaches. I think the biggest thing is we really click as a team. We're really close. We're all good friends, and I think it makes it easier to play. It's a great environment. I'm just happy to be in it, and I'm really excited. Casey Benson and Dane and some of the other guys have a great eye, and it gives me the ability to use my body to get separation, and they know where to feed me, so I'm really excited for that.
And you're committed to ASU. I'm sure you're looking forward to finishing a strong senior year, but how excited are you to head to Tempe?
Oh, I'm so excited. The closer and closer we get, the more I'm shaking in my seat. I just can't wait to get over there. Been talking to Herb and our new coach, Stan Johnson, a lot. Like I said, just got over there with the strength conditioning coach, so I'm slowly but surely trying to work my way in there and just, be willing to learn everything they're ready to teach me.
I first fell in love with it right after my 8th grade year. I was a football player up until then, so for me to transfer over, it was kind of a big decision. And I just had really great coaching and a lot of people that inspired me, and I fell in love with it, and I couldn't stop playing it. And finally, I just kind of switched over to basketball, and it's been basketball ever since. I'm Connor MacDougall from Westwind Prep, and basketball is my life. My cousins and most of my family were all pretty much 3-sport athletes. We played each one, but we were all basically football players. So I played a little bit when I was younger, and I always just loved it. I loved how different it was from basketball or from football, and how I just loved how passionate you could get about it, and I loved just everything about it. But I just was a football player, so I wasn't really used to it, and I always just thought I just watch it and kind of play on the side. But then I started to get tall, like a lot taller than I was, and it kind of became obvious, well, maybe he's a basketball player instead of a football player, and that was pretty much what solidified it for me. Is that after my 8th grade season for my middle school, I kind of came to the decision, should I keep playing football or switch to basketball? Because obviously in high school you kind of you pick which one you want to play and focus on that one. And I actually played for a club team called Team AZ, coached by one of my good friends and personal coaches, Roger Farrington. And I started playing for them and just learning a lot quickly under Roger, teaching me everything. And I just started progressing and learning the game and really getting the good fundamentals from him. And I think that's what really helped me in the beginning. I always just kind of have played and not really looked at rankings or any stuff like that. But I think once I started, college coaches started calling me and, getting, obviously, now that I'm going to ASU, I think once that moment hit, I kind of realized, wow, like this, at first I never thought this was possible. And, I just played for fun and for the love of it. And now it's actually, the work is paid off and it's going to take me somewhere. My dad and my mom, my dad's always doing what he can for me, helping me with my nutrition and carrying my stuff when I need it, and making sure I'm set to go when we go on long trips and stuff. And my mom's always there to make sure that I have been fed and I'm ready to play, and kind of talk to me about it. And so yeah, they've always supported me with it, and I really appreciate what they do for me. They're supportive, but I've never been pushed by them, and they always tell me, they always ask me, hey, do you still want to do this? Is this what you want? And constantly my answer is yes. So I really do appreciate that factor, that at any moment, if that's not what I wanted to do, that they would be perfectly fine with that, and the support is definitely there. So yeah, they've never really pushed me, and I think that's what makes it a lot better for me, is that it's kind of my thing, and it's the thing I get to do, and I don't feel obligated to, and it's my passion. I loved ASU. I think the main reason is just the coaching staff is great. Herb Sendek is just a great coach, and I think we see eye to eye as far as the game and the aspects of it. And I've lived here my whole life, so going to ASU games, and they're basically down the street from me, and I've grown up around it, and this is my hometown, and being able to wear that jersey for ASU and stay in state with my family, being able to come to all the games and stuff, I think that's what drew me to it. I've learned from the game of basketball that basically when you want something, you got to go get it, and you got to practice it and keep practicing it to get better at it, and persevere on it and never quit and keep going until you reach your goals. I never thought it would take me this far, so now that I've gotten this far, I look into the future and think, I just want to see how far I can keep going.
Hi, I'm Connor MacDougall from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm proud to be a Sun Devil. My favorite player to watch in the NBA is Blake Griffin. I just like how explosive he is and how powerful he is. My biggest inspiration in my life has to be my family. They just mean everything to me, and every decision I make is for them. My favorite movie probably have to be Step Brothers, because it's really funny. Something a coach said to me once that I'll never forget is, "Connor, you're not very good." My favorite food is sushi. I love sushi. If I had the first pick in the NBA draft, I'd have to say Aaron Gordon, just because I like the way he plays and model myself after his game. Best part of my game probably have to be hustle, just after rebounds and on defense. Part of the game I need to work on, probably just everything in general. Can always get better, can always improve in every area. So the artists I listen to most has to be Coldplay, because I've just loved them forever. When I was growing up, I wanted to be an astronaut, and then that didn't work out, and so now I want to be a basketball player.
I think our unity, our bond, I think our friendship, the fact that we're all friends and we get along and we can play together as a team, and we keep coming closer and closer every game and every practice. Being with my team, playing with my friends again, it's my last year, so I'm just looking to have fun no matter how we do and how it goes. Dean can tell you whatever he wants to tell you, but we all know the truth. On my iPod, Taylor Swift, T-Sweezy, Lil Wayne, Drake, Eminem. Yeah. Favorite pregame meal? I have to have a smoothie. I have to. And it has to have strawberries in it. If it doesn't have strawberries in it, I'm not going to drink it. Because I love strawberries. And